One of the most tragic elements of leadership is insecurity. And unfortunately, it happens to a lot of people. They rise to the level of their lid and they're stuck, and they realize they're stuck, that there are better communicators, that there are better leaders, that there are better influencers, there are those who connect better, they make better relationships faster. And the insecure leader reaches that place where they realize, unless something changes in me, I can't go any higher. And unfortunately, the insecure leader, rather than finding out what it takes to push higher, instead lays down a blanket over anyone else who might be coming up around them to prevent them from coming up too. All right, heaven forbid another leader excel past them. An insecure leader can't tolerate that. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast. I know you've been in that position. If you're rising to the top in whatever vocation you're in, whatever job you have, you probably are struggling from time to time with that person who, they have the title above you, they have the position above you, but they don't really know what they're doing. In corporate America, it's been called the Peter Principle. You rise to the highest level of your incompetence. You reach a place where you just can't screw up anymore. They can't really fire you because you've been around too long. You haven't really done anything wrong. You just can't do any more right than you're doing now. Well, what happens when you work for that person? Well, I want you to consider the fact that maybe as a leader yourself, you've reached a place where you could be doing better, but there's something you need to learn. Are you still teachable? Maybe you've reached a place where the team beneath you really needs your help for them to go to the next level, but you don't even understand what's going on in their world. You expect them to show up every day and pour in with loyalty and pour in with love and pour in with passion and do their job to the highest standards, but you have no idea what's going on in their world. I mean, sure, you knew so-and-so's mom passed away or so-and-so's uncle passed away because they took time off for the funeral. But how has that impacted them? Did you expect them just to come back from vacation and jump right in? Did you think their life was never going to be different? Their perspective on the world? Maybe one's going through a divorce or has a child in trouble. See, these are the kind of life situations that really impact us emotionally. And when they do, when they impact us emotionally, it's really easy to lose sight of the focus. We lose the vision of the job in front of us. We begin to lose our passion because we have a divided attention. See, good leaders understand what those things are that are going on in the lives of the people around them. And they do what they can to alleviate the pain and the problems and the pressures of life, at least in the work environment. Maybe it's more time off. Maybe it's a temporary assignment to another task. Maybe it's a little bit of relief, i.e. some help in getting the task done. Maybe it's more training. But if we as leaders don't take the time to understand what is this person going through? How did they get here? Is this a single mom or a son of a single mom or an immigrant from another country who's still facing the language barrier and the racism and everything else that comes along with being new here? Have we taken those things into account in the way that we lead them? Have we given them space to learn and to grow, and at the same time given them standards of excellence that will allow them and challenge them to be better than they are today? There's not a whole lot of tolerance for lazy people. And the Lord knows we have enough entitled people already. But I do think there are those who have great passion within them, great opportunity within them, who have been held down by insecure leaders, and who have not been lifted up by leaders who have enough space and capacity to raise them up because they've never taken the time to understand what is it you're going through and how can I make that easier for you. If you're a great leader, take the time today to understand the people around you, the people you influence, and help raise them up. And for whatever reason you might consider it, don't feel like you have to hold anybody down. Trust me. When you raise up leaders who surpass you in their ability, their influence, and their greatness, those kind of people become very grateful heroes and very grateful champions for your cause in the near future. Allow them to excel past you. Give them an opportunity, and they will reward you for it. That's just the way it is. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast on Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.